If you can get glycolic acid into your anti-aging skincare routine, your results are going to be better and faster. So in this video, I am telling you just the key things that you need to know about glycolic acid so that you can put it into your routine right now and start leveling up your results for anti-aging. I'm Dr. Maren Locke, known here as the Budget Dermatologist. I help you fix your skin. I keep skincare simple. I give you actionable tips for your skincare routine without breaking the bank. Of course, everything I mentioned in this video will be linked in the description. While you're down there, hit subscribe so you don't miss any more skincare made simple content right here on YouTube. And I'm linking my Instagram in the description as well, at the Budget Dermatologist. More daily stuff, fun tips, skincare advice over there as well. So glycolic acid is one of the key anti-aging ingredients that your skin needs in order to thrive in the most optimal sense. It is an alpha hydroxy acid. In fact, what's most unique about glycolic acid is it's one of the absolute smallest AHAs, alpha hydroxy acid molecules, that there is. This means that it's going to penetrate deeper into the skin, which is good on the one hand because it's an acid that not only exfoliates the surface, but it penetrates deep, so it can actually cause some long-lasting anti-aging benefits while it's there as well. But the bigger the reward always comes with more risk. So glycolic acid is notoriously known to be a little more difficult to tolerate than some of the other topical acids because of that ability of the molecule to penetrate deeper into the dermis. Some people notice that when they use glycolic acid, their skin can feel a little more tingly or even stinging upon application. That typically goes away in a few minutes, but it is something to take into consideration if you are very sensitive skin person like me, or you're just new to glycolic acid. It can be tough to tolerate initially, so keep that in mind. So here are the benefits of glycolic acid. Number one, it exfoliates the skin. So glycolic acid will break up the bonds between your dead skin cells, and that is going to make your skin texture feel more smooth, make your entire complexion look brighter, less dull, and it will help your skincare actives penetrate better. Now with that, it will also make you more sensitive to the sun, so make sure you are diligent about using sunscreen every day. Protect your skin when you're out in the sun because using topical acids consistently will make you more prone to burning. The reason I love to incorporate exfoliation into anti-aging routines is because as we age, as our skin gets more mature, our skin cell turnover, the speed of our skin cell turnover slows down. This means that we get more buildup of dead skin cells on the surface of our skin. So when light hits our skin, it just kind of gets trapped. It makes our skin look dull and flat rather than bouncing off the skin and giving us that youthful glow. So adding exfoliation into your routine is going to help reverse that dullness and to give you a youthful glow, brighten your skin complexion overall. That leads us to the second benefit of glycolic acid. It speeds up your skin cell turnover. So this is going to lead to improvement in dark spots or hyperpigmentation, can even fade sunspots. And the third benefit of glycolic acid is my favorite, and it's what really sets this topical acid apart from the others. And again, it's because it's a small, tiny molecule that can penetrate into the dermis of our skin, and that's how it can help build collagen. So repeated use of glycolic acid can stimulate your skin's repair process. So you are building new collagen, you are improving your skin elasticity, and improving the thickness of your dermis. So it's a no-brainer that you want glycolic acid in your skincare routine. Now let's talk about exactly how you can do that. There are a few ways, a few categories, if you will, of products that contain glycolic acid that you can incorporate into your skincare routine, starting with cleansers. So yes, you can get cleansers that have glycolic acid in them. I have two recommendations for you that are my top favorites, starting with L'Oreal Revitalift Cleanser. 3.5% glycolic acid in this. Make sure you are choosing the smooth texture one. I don't want you using the scrub. I love this option if you've never tried glycolic acid before or you have sensitive skin. Using a wash off form of it, like a cleanser, can help decrease your irritation and get your skin used to it before you go all in with a leave-on product. 3.5% is a good entry level glycolic acid. This is going to give you more of those exfoliation benefits that I mentioned, less likely to give you the anti-aging benefits where it's penetrating into the dermis more because just less contact time on the skin. You're more likely to just get the exfoliation benefits. But again, this can help your skin adjust and you eventually can level up to a leave-on product. Another option for a cleanser is by Prequel. It's their Cleanser. This has 5% glycolic acid in it. Again, another great entry point to trying this ingredient in your routine. I will link both of those options in the description. Now, what if you want to try a leave-on product? This would be something like a toner or a glycolic acid serum. So if you're new, again, or have sensitive skin, let's start with glycolic acid, 5% or less. One of my favorite recommendations that I love to use is from Good Molecules. It's a super affordable glycolic acid option that contains 3.5% as a toner. So you will use this in your skincare routine right after you cleanse your skin. Just use a gentle cleanser, then apply the toner in a thin, even coat across the face. Then you can follow with the rest of your skincare routine. Keep it simple, just a moisturizer, and if you're using it in the morning, pair it with the sunscreen. And of course, you guys have probably seen this product before. It's such a viral product. I love this one. Also very affordable, by The Ordinary. This is 7% glycolic acid. So it's a little bit stronger. I would say, again, start with 3.5% before you go crazy, leveling up. 5% or greater, I consider more intermediate to advanced users. The reason I love this one is, this little tip is great. You can actually use glycolic acid beyond just your face. You can use it on the body. You can even use this on the scalp. It can decrease flaky scalp. So this is another awesome option for a leave-on glycolic acid. I'll link this in the description too. Beyond toners, you can use a glycolic acid serum or a leave-on exfoliant in your routine, such as this one by Paula's Choice, a premium anti-aging glycolic acid option. This is 8%. I will link this in the description below. You will apply this similarly to how I told you for the toner. So cleanse the skin, gentle cleanser, then apply a thin, even coat of this or whichever your leave-on serum is across the face, and then follow it with the rest of your skincare routine, such as your moisturizer, or in the morning, your moisturizer and your sunscreen. Keep it simple. There are several leave-on glycolic acid serums that I love and recommend often. Another super affordable one by Good Molecules, which I will link in the description, and a good drugstore one by L'Oreal. I like that one more specifically for acne-prone skin. It's 10% glycolic acid. I will link that in the description too. Another option for a leave-on product is actually a moisturizer with glycolic acid in it. This is one of my favorite examples of this by Maylove, the Night Renewer. It's a glycolic acid cream. You can think of this like basically an overnight facial. So do your skincare routine, put a thin layer of this on, go to bed. When you wake up in the morning and rinse, your skin is gonna feel brighter and more smooth. So a glycolic acid moisturizer as a leave-on product is another great option. I'll link this one too. So like I mentioned earlier, glycolic acid is not just for our face. We can use it on our body. We can use it on our scalp. I mentioned the scalp earlier, but for your body, there are a few products I love to recommend, starting with a product in the shower or a body wash that has glycolic acid in it. There's two that I recommend, one by Naturium, which is a smooth, more gentle, fragrance-free glycolic acid body wash. This is just going to gently keep your skin softer, a little brighter. Or if you are actually struggling with something like KP or keratosis pilaris or that rough, bumpy skin, you can incorporate a body scrub gently, just in the areas you need it. I don't love scrubs in general because sometimes we overdo it with them, but if you are able to gently use a scrub, the brand Remedy makes a KP glycolic acid scrub. I will link that one below too. So these are two great examples of how you can incorporate glycolic acid for your body wash routine. And then when you get out of the shower, they actually make glycolic acid body moisturizers, this being a premium example of one of my favorites by Paula's Choice. This has 10% glycolic acid, which is a lot, but it's still very gentle on the skin. I absolutely love this one. It also contains other antioxidants in it. So this is a great one to help keep your body, skin more smooth and a brighter look to it. Again, make sure you wear a sunscreen on your body as well if you are incorporating this in your routine. And lastly, let's talk about peels. So a glycolic acid peel is something that you should be doing more sporadically, less frequently. An example will be this one. This is really strong. By The Ordinary, it's actually a 30% AHA peel from The Ordinary, and one's a little more gentle, sensitive skin friendly by Prequel. It's the multi-acid milk peel, has 15% glycolic in it. I will link both of those below. So let's talk about a little more of the nitty-gritty specifics of how you're going to incorporate this and how often to use this in your skincare routine. So if you're somebody who has chosen one of the glycolic acid cleansers that I mentioned, that's an easy product that you can use actually every day in your skincare routine. I personally love to use that in the morning before I apply my treatment serum like vitamin C serum, because again, it's going to help your skin texture be a little more smooth, can help that active penetrate better. So that could potentially be a daily product for you. Now, if you have leveled up to a leave-on product such as this, or maybe one of the toners, I don't recommend doing that every single day. Most people don't need to do it every day. You can still get results by doing it once, twice a week. Just depends on your skin type, your skin goals, what else is in your skincare routine. So on the days, once or twice a week, that you are going to be using your leave-on exfoliant, I want you to keep the rest of your skincare routine totally simple. Just let this be the star of the show. So that means you're just gonna cleanse your skin with a gentle cleanser. You don't need the glycolic acid cleanser, just a gentle cleanser. This is the star of the show. This goes on next. And then just finish this with a gentle moisturizer, sunscreen if you're doing it in the morning. But keep your routine simple. You're not going to be using your retinoids on this night or peptides, vitamin C serums. Just let this be the star of the show once or twice a week. Now, if you're doing a peel, this is going to be even less than that, especially this. This is very strong. If you even need something like this at all, you're going to do that once a month, maybe less. Again, it depends on your skin type, your skincare goals. So I hope that helped you figure out why you need glycolic acid and how to put it in your routine. I hope you saw products that might resonate with you. Everything is linked in the description of this video. But what if you just can't tolerate glycolic acid? It just stings, you don't enjoy using it, it makes your face irritate, whatever it is. If you cannot tolerate it or you want to try something more gentle, instead of glycolic acid, you can switch to something like lactic acid, which has a molecule size a little bit bigger than glycolic acid, or mandelic acid, which has the largest size of the AHA molecule. So the larger the size, the less penetration, the less deep it gets into your skin. That means that with ingredients like lactic acid or mandelic acid, you're mostly going to be getting those exfoliation benefits of the acid, like glycolic acid has, and less of the true anti-aging, collagen building benefits that happen when the molecule is deeper in the dermis where the glycolic acid goes. So you can switch, I have it right here, to a product like this. This is an example from Paula's Choice. It has no glycolic acid in it. It's actually a 6% mandelic acid and a 2% lactic acid. So it's a good AHA blend that will be a little more gentle on your skin, really good exfoliation benefits from this, or you can get a mandelic one from Good Molecules. Again, they have such great key active products at really affordable prices. I will link that one below too. But if you can tolerate glycolic acid, it is the topical acid that will do the most for your skin in terms of anti-aging benefits. I hope this helped you figure out why you need glycolic acid, and maybe you saw a product that you feel like you can easily incorporate into your own skincare routine to start getting results very quickly for your anti-aging glow up. If you have any more questions about glycolic acid, drop them in the comments, and come follow me on Instagram at The Budget Dermatologist for more daily content over there. And I'll see you guys soon. Bye.